I overheard my husband telling his brother he regretted marrying me and should have married the girl his parents wanted. So I gave him an ultimatum. I am not Nigerian. My husband is. My husband comes from a strict traditional family, while I do not. We don't have a traditional marriage, and we are both fine with this. I have a much bigger salary than my husband, which allows us to live a wealthy lifestyle that we could not afford with just his job. I also don't really enjoy cooking or cleaning. He happily does most of it. We also don't want children, even though his family is pressing us about when I will be pregnant. Before my husband and I got married, he made me promise to pretend to be a traditional housewife only when I'm around his parents so we could marry. Because I was not Nigerian, I was afraid his parents would not allow us to marry at all. But when I told them I wanted to marry their son to take care of him, cook, clean, and nurture his children, they agreed. Keeping this promise was easy. We only saw his parents 2 to 3 times a year, and we mostly visited their home. His parents don't know I work. They think my husband's job provides us with our lifestyle. Recently, we had a scheduled 5-day visit to his parents where we would stay at their house. I took off work, as I usually do for these visits, and practiced cooking Nigerian dishes and being the perfect housewife. A few days before we went to their house, my mother-in-law called us saying she was ill. Nothing serious, just the common cold, but she was very dramatic and said we should not come because she would get us sick and asked us to reschedule the visit. We rescheduled for 2 weeks later. This would be fine if I did not have a work conference. I was chosen to attend a leadership conference through my work, and this was a huge deal to me. I would be gone for 2 days. I cannot express how significant this was to me, and my husband was very happy for me. I found out about the conference months in advance, and I did not want to miss it. I told my husband that he would have to reschedule with his parents because I would not be missing this conference for anything. He said his parents wouldn't allow us to reschedule, and I would just have to miss my thing. This made me very upset because it was a huge honor, and I had been excited about it for months. He reminded me of my promise and how I would have to miss it. I told him no way and went to the conference, then to his parents' house, telling them I was visiting my mom who wasn't feeling well. His parents were upset with me because apparently my imaginary sick mom could wait, and my husband needed to control his wife more. We returned home, and he was extremely upset with me, saying I broke our promise. Later, I overheard him talking on the phone to his brother in Hausa, saying that he should never have married me and should have married who his parents picked for him, and he mentioned that he is considering divorce, though he never said any of this to me. Update. I told him I needed space after our fight and went to a hotel. A lot of people advised me to lawyer up. I did not want to do this at first because that makes everything seem all too real, and like this divorce will actually happen. Also, my husband was speaking a different language on the phone with his brother. I speak it well but not fluently, so I could have totally misunderstood. But I realized whether I misunderstood or not, I never should have agreed to lie. A lot of people saying divorce clearly don't understand how difficult it is, especially when you love someone. I came back home and told him if he didn't tell his parents the truth, I would consider separation. He says that is off the table because his parents will cut both of us off, and probably his brother too. We will be fine if his parents cut us off, but his brother won't be. We decided to see a marriage counselor. If we do end up divorcing, I will bring pay stubs, receipts, and other evidence to his parents to show he was lying to them, and they will cut him off.